Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Mary Ann. Oops. I don't know. Oh, Bob's tall. I'll fix it. He's probably got that thing on his necktie. It clamps, but it doesn't have a holder anymore. And I'm like, where am I supposed to put this thing? You know, like. I had an epiphany a few weeks ago that I want to share with you this morning. And it was about joy. And what Spirit told me was that that joy is right next to our air molecules. It's everywhere present. And it's always tickling us to feel it, to experience it. And so I was thinking this morning about where does it really, it's a noun, it comes from the noun, it comes from the French word rejoice. But I thought, where is it? Is it a byproduct of creation, which we are? We are expressing, we are man, God. We are inside God, and therefore we are total creators, co-creators with Source. And so, and the other thing is that because we are that which is all there is, we are a part of that in our ability to create, sometimes we create things that is not particularly pleasant. It's our perspectives, it's our conditioning, it's our wounds, it's whatever that is. And as I study Abraham in our little Abraham group, he talks about that regardless of where you find yourself, you can always turn yourself a little bit and find a place that feels better. And the other day, someone sent me a very cute little thing on email about how to make a frog mad. And I'm using a better term, but it showed that some creator was sitting there with his iPhone and he had a little app that had the ants crawling across the screen in front of his pet frog. And the frog kept trying to get the insects that were crawling down across that screen. And so after a few minutes, maybe 5 or 6 ants that went by that did not reward the frog, he picked up his iPhone, and the frog, being in despair, decided to turn and shift and feel a little better by feeling a need for revenge and grab the guy's thumb. And it was very, very funny. It was very cute. Very metaphysical too, by the way. So depending on where can we find joy? If it's in the air with us, it's tickling us at any moment to help us feel better. What does that look like? For me, it's my cat jumping up in my lap, purring, trying to manipulate me out of just one more treat. Or our dogs plopping their heads in our lap, giving us the big browns while they squeak their little toy at us. Or hummingbirds doing their acrobatics in the morning. Or, and joy comes in all of the senses. Whether it's through something that you put in your mouth you've never tasted before and it just ripples through you like a warm ocean. Or for the guys, watching your favorite team win on the television. Or for ears, it's our music. I was enjoying him watching his. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at names anymore, but watching him play the drums. Scott playing the drums, being in, it looked like ecstasy on his face, feeling the rhythm and the joy of what making that sound feels like in our being. And so we can turn at every moment to find a place of joy, regardless of where you find yourself. And all you have to do, and my challenge for you this week, is to pay attention to how Spirit gives us infinite, absolutely infinite amounts of joy to choose from. And through whatever senses, if it's feeling your cashmere sweater, if it's petting your animals, if it's seeing a phenomenal sunset, if it's smelling the rain, or smelling the gorgeous roses that Maggie brought this morning. It comes through all senses. It's there all the time. It's right there. Let it tickle you. Thank you.